We're going to work on twisting and binding today. And so we'll need a strap. It's not necessary that you have this kind of strap. If you want to use a belt or a scarf, that also works. Making sure that you can have some distance between your hands. We'll start in child's pose. Knees wide, maybe to the edge of your mat, feet together, and sink your hips back. Start to melt your upper body. Ujjayi breathe. Making a kind of echo in this cave that you're creating with your body. Audible inhales, audible exhales. When you inhale, say to yourself, I'm inhaling. When you exhale, say to yourself, I'm exhaling. Awareness on the breath. Full inhales, full exhales. On an inhale, lift your head and walk over to the right. Walk off the mat and stretch out to the left side. Maybe bow your head, maybe lay the left side of your head down. 3 deep breaths into the left ribs. Keep your hips sinking back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And inhale, lift your head, crawl over to the other side. Stretch through the right side, lower the forehead or the right ear. Ujjayi breathe. Inhale, expanding through the torso. Exhale, drawing in, becoming more centered. Inhale, lift your head, crawl back to center. Press into your hands and bring your knees under your hips. Cat and cow for a few breaths. Your breath, the rhythm of the movement. From the center, lift your right arm up and bring your right hand behind the left wrist. Lift your head and walk your right shoulder a little bit further over. Hips over the knees. Maybe bring your left hand overhead. Press into the outer side of your right arm. Breathe. Bring your left hand back, press into it, come to the center, cat and cow. Long spine, lift your left arm and bring it behind the right wrist. And then lift your head and walk your left shoulder a little bit further over. Keep your hips over the knees. And use your right hand for stability. Maybe reach it overhead so that you can twist a little deeper. Bring your right hand down. Press into it. Bring your spine back to neutral. Cow and cat. And tuck your toes under. And walk yourself back, sitting onto your heels. Stretching out the bottoms of the feet. This doesn't have anything to do with the twisting or binding we're doing today, but it's always good to open up the feet. Take your strap, and take your strap in your hands at a distance where your arms can stay straight, and take a full circle back and a full circle forward. So if you find yourself bending into one of your elbows, take the strap or scarf or belt wider. Feel a stretch from your shoulders, out through the biceps. Move with your breath. Try to keep your head over your shoulders, over your hips, and get full rotation in the shoulders. Take one more full cycle. Inhale the strap up, exhale the strap back, and then bring the strap up, inhaling, exhale, release the strap. Take your hands onto the mat and close your feet. Step to plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Lower like a plank, not lowering your hips first, but lower flat, belly and chest touching. Untuck your toes. Roll into cobra pose. Open through the chest. Bring your elbows softly back, shoulders back. Take an extra breath here, then lower down. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Extend out through your feet. Imagine your fingers are reaching for the heels. And then gently bring your chin in. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Like a plank, press back up. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Bring your forehead down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, find a plank pose. And then lift your hips for down dog. Take 5 breaths. Step your right foot forward as you exhale. Lower the back knee. Come to a low lunge. Not closing off this hip crease, but creating space here. So imagine lifting the low belly away from your thigh. And bring your left arm up and cross it over the right thigh. Notice where my hand is. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. Maybe stay here, maybe lift your right elbow more and press down more, pressing the left tricep into the right thigh. Maybe lift your back knee. Keep your hands here for centering, or maybe spread them apart. Keep the left ribs moving over towards the right side. Head following the twist of the spine, not forcing it to look up, but if it feels natural, look up towards your top hand. Bring your hands down. Step your right foot back. Lower to your belly. Move your hands, instead of under your shoulders, move them down towards the ribs. Press up into upward facing dog. Open your chest. Then lift the hips for down dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward, right knee lowers. And find that low lunge. Find a stretch in the front of the thigh without closing off the hips. So feel the low belly pull up, softening, going deep on the right side. Lift the right arm and cross the elbow outside the thigh. Bring your right thumb to the center of your chest, left hand over it. Maybe lift the elbow. Maybe lift the back knee. Maybe spread your arms. Feel the arm and the leg pressing into each other. Back leg strong, the knee is lifted. Breathing, maybe look up. Slowly lower your hands. Step your foot back. Lower to your belly. Open your chest. Lower down. Either take cobra again or come into upward facing dog and then down dog. Inhale and exhale. Step your feet one step closer to your hands. Walk your hands closer to each other, and then bring your right hand to your left leg. Twist. Push into your left hand, and pull, opening your chest more, twisting the spine more. Release your right hand, and take your left hand to the right leg. Push into your right hand, the whole palm, the whole perimeter of the hand. And open your chest. Bring your left ribs over towards the right. Release your hand and step or hop yourself into Malasana. Toes out, heels in, and sink your hips. Open your chest here. Same thing, maybe bring your elbows in line. Your forearms parallel to the mat. Bring your right fingertips to the mat and trace your right hand with your left hand. And open up through the chest and reach your arms away from each other. Or bow a little bit, turn your thumbs down and reach in front of the shin and behind the back. Take your hands here, open your chest. Release to center, find center, evenness in the feet, and left hand comes down, spider fingers. Trace your hands so you get that nice long, even line, spreading out from the center of the chest out into the hands, or turn your thumbs down, bow forward a bit, take your hands, interlace them, and then open your chest again. Open your chest again by pulling your knuckles down towards your left heel. Release. Release your hands. Lift your hips, walk your feet parallel to each other. Bow. Flat back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flatten your back. Bring your arms out like an airplane. Interlace your fingers and bow forward again. Bend into your right knee. Open your chest towards the left, straightening the left leg. Roll to center, over to the other side. Straighten your right leg. Move your knuckles away from you, opening up through the chest. Roll to center, soften behind both knees, and come all the way up. Press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, open your chest. Spread your toes, bring your hands to center. Interlace your fingers, and start to pull your arms over to the right. So the left arm is moving towards straight, and drop your left shoulder away from your ear. Try and keep your hips facing forward. Feel the outer shoulder stretch. And then slowly come back to center and to the other side. Left arms, fingers, pulling the right arm over, and then drop it away from your ear. Feel the outer shoulder stretch. Come back to center. Hands at heart center. And pop your feet out a little bit further. Hands on your hips. And then fold forward. Take your hands to the outer edges of your legs and push out and pull in. Feel space in between your shoulder blades. Shake your head. And then release. Switch 2 breaths. Release your hands. Flatten your back, inhale. Then exhale, step or hop your way back. Flow, meet in downward dog. Either go directly there or add in any of the flowing postures. Step your right foot forward and reach your right arm up. Twisting, keeping the legs active. Bring your right hand down. And for a moment, squeeze right shoulder and right knee. Squeezing everything towards the center line. Then drop your right shoulder and bring your right hand outside the right foot. Lower your chest more. Keep the leg steady. Keep the left heel moving back and the right thigh moving towards parallel. Maybe keep your hands here. Maybe squeeze your shoulder blades like your right tricep would lift the right hamstring. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Step your right foot over your hand and back and go to downward facing dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward and left arm lifts. Twisting your spine. Bring your left hand inside the left foot and squeeze. Squeeze left shoulder, left knee. And then drop your left shoulder, bend into the elbow, drop it, and bring your hand outside. Maybe stay here. Maybe walk your hands further out. Squeeze shoulder and knee. Maybe lift your arms. Get your shoulder blades getting closer together as you get closer to the mat, lowering your chest. Release your hands and step your foot back and go to down dog. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward, back heel comes down, and open into warrior two. Feel like the right thigh is moving towards parallel and tracking towards the right side as we firm up the back leg. Left hand to your hip and right hand elbow comes resting on the thigh. Open your palm, activate your arm, open your chest. Maybe bring your right hand down. Without sending your hips too far back, lower the right shoulder and bring your hand under the hamstring, left hand behind the back. Grab your fingers and then pull your knuckles towards the left leg. Open the chest. Maybe move your gaze if you feel steady in the legs. Release your hands and maybe arm balance your way out. Bring your left knee onto the arm, lower your elbows, keep your legs out. Step back, flow, or skip any or all of that. Mean and down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward. And come into warrior two. Feel this area neutral. So move your pelvis, bend into the left knee. Left knee moves out towards the pinky toe. Right thigh active. Arms extended. Right hand to the hip. Left forearm to the thigh. Open your chest. Stay here if you wish. If it didn't complete, if you couldn't quite find the bind on the other side, maybe stay here and keep opening your chest. Or drop your hand down. Stay here. Or lower your chest a bit. Bring your left hand under the hamstring. Interlace your fingers. Move your gaze if that feels appropriate. We'll meet in downward dog, so release your hands. Maybe take the arm balance out. Left knee onto the tricep. Kick your legs away from each other. Step or float back. Flow. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Come to a high lunge. Twist. Keep your right hand on the thigh. Space in the hip flexor. Left elbow outside the thigh. Hands apart. See the line of my body from the back heel all the way up to the head, finding this diagonal line. Maybe open your arms. If you're comfortable, bind here too. Turn your left thumb down, reach underneath, and bring your right hand behind the back. Maybe half bind with the right hand, or fully bind, grabbing your hands behind the back. If you'd like to come into a revolve bird of paradise, you can do so here. Looking down, stepping your back foot forward, weight into the left foot, lifting your chest. Using your drishti for balance, keeping the hands interlaced, maybe keeping the foot out. You can stay in the bind, any version of the twist. Lower down as mindfully as you came into it. Step back, unwind, flow or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog, inhaling fully, exhaling fully. Inhale, exhale, left foot steps. Lift your chest. Space in the hip crease. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist deeply. Take what you need to here. Maybe stay with your hands at heart center. Maybe stay here the whole time. Maybe extend your arms. Maybe bring your left hand behind the back into the right hip. Or lean your chest down, bringing your hands together. Interlace your fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze the back thigh. Maybe come into bird of paradise. Use your gaze. Step your right foot forward. Come onto the left pinky toes. And slowly bring yourself up. Lifting your chest, lifting your leg, extending the leg, maybe moving your gaze to the left or back. Coming out of it gingerly, mindfully. Meeting in down dog, flowing, or skipping it. 5 breaths in down dog or 5 breaths in child's pose. Step your left foot forward and turn to the long edge of your mat. Toes in more than the heels for inner rotation. Fold forward 3 breaths. Lift up. Place your right hand in the center of your mat. Left arm reaches up. Take any variation here. Stay in this twist. Bring your left hand into the right hip. Or bring your right hand to the left leg and twist deeply. Feel like your tailbone's moving back and your crown forward. Legs active. Release your hands. Pause in the center, neutralize your low back. And then move your left hand into the center and do the same thing. Reach your right arm up. Bring your right hand into the left hip. And bring your left hand maybe to the right leg. Your choice. Release the twist. Bring your knees together. Sit back. Bring your palms open into the thighs. Settle your breath. Relax your forehead, temples, jaw. Release to a seated posture. Lean to one side. And your legs out in front of you. Find Namaste. Feet active. Hands gently on the mat. Right behind the hips. Press your thighs down. Bend the right knee. Hold on to the shin, lift your chest. Keep the left foot active. With your spine as long as it is right now. Reach your arms up and then fold forward. Either grow onto the foot or take advantage of all the binding. Turn your thumbs down and reach behind you. Left arm in front of the right shin, right arm in front of the right shin, and pulling your knuckles back so that you can lean a little bit further forward. Come upright. Take your right foot over the left. Lean to the left. Bring your left leg back. Find a tall, seated posture with either the whole foot on the ground and the knee up, or if the knee is more at an angle, the pinky toe side down. Lift your chest. Right hand comes behind you. Left arm extends up, make space. Fully exhale and cross the tricep outside the thigh. Take anything that feels good here with the left hand. Maybe open it outward or place it on your chest or reach underneath the thigh. And maybe bring the right hand to interlace. Use this grip to help open your chest. So try to not stay leaning over to the right, but sit back up tall. You might feel this in the hip crease or the outer hip, spine. Try and take your deepest breaths here. One more breath. And release your hands and come to center. Lean back, extend your legs. Find Dandasana again, neutral, active legs. Fingers gently pressing down. Bring your left knee towards you, left foot on the mat. Space between your foot and your thigh for your torso. Keep your chest lifted. Lift your arms. Start to lean forward inside the left leg. Turn your thumbs down like you're swimming. Bring your hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers. Grab your wrist. Depends on the flexibility that you are working with here. Lean forward, opening your chest towards the right leg. Sit up, release your hands, place your left foot outside the right thigh, lean to the right, bring your right foot back. Again, you don't have to force the foot to be flat on the ground if the knee is kind of leaning to the left. So honor either knee up, foot down, or knee over, pinky toe side. Twist, inhale, exhale fully. Maybe palm open, maybe towards the chest. Maybe lean to the left and bring your hand underneath the thigh. Release your left hand back to meet your right hand and breathe. You can stay looking to the left or look over your shoulder, but without forcing the neck to do anything. Slowly release. Return to center. Extend your legs forward. And give yourself a nice big stretch here. Place your hands down, feet down. Lift your hips. Drop your head back. Slowly lower the hips. Extend your legs. Lower down. Squeeze your toes, spread your toes, relax the toes, squeeze your thighs, relax the thighs, squeeze your butt, relax your butt, squeeze your fingers into a fist, spread them as wide as they go, relax your hands. Squeeze your mouth shut. Open your mouth wide. Relax the mouth. Lift your head, chin to your chest, and slowly lower the head down. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. After all this binding, Feel yourself unravel, spreading out, relaxing into your limbs, relaxing into the mat. Stay here for the next several